Today, guys, we have some awesome redstone like this torch activated enchantment system. Take a look at that. That's definitely pretty awesome. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Damien and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Build series, where we try to build our very own redstone modern house. Alright, so I got a lot of awesome suggestions from you guys on the last video, so let's go ahead and get started. Now today we're going to be doing things such as building our T flip-flop for our staircase that's hidden at the bottom over here. At the moment we have a lever, but we'll be adding a T flip-flop because it just makes it a lot better. Of course, we're going to be making a extension to our basement as well as a minecart leading to a different area in our house. Since there's a lot of redstone down here, there's really not a lot of space to make our basement. As well as we're going to make a elevator, not in this episode but in the future, as well as in this episode we're going to be making an enchantment area. And yeah, so that's all the cool stuff we're going to be doing today, so definitely stick around to see all of those tutorials and ways I build and decorate my house. Alright guys, so first things first, of course we have to build our T flip-flop and also make some space over here on the map to do so. So basically I'm just going to go ahead and grab some quartz and try to dig myself out a huge area where I could add in a button as well as a minecart station, and I'm going to use that minecart station to send us to a different part of the map. That way I could get more room to build, as well as I don't have to build an elevator in this episode, because a minecart system is a lot easier than building a freaking elevator. Alright, so maybe in the future we could build an elevator right down here to add in stuff like a farm that we don't need to travel all the way across the map for, and maybe something like a mob spawner, which needs to be away from our house, can be added at the end of our minecart system. Alright, so there we go. We have a nice small area down here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a torch and then place that torch down and then possibly replace the wall. I think that's enough space. I'm not too sure just yet. We have to have it even, of course, but over here we do have the redstone for our front door, so this is like the extent of the area that we can dig down in that direction, so I guess it's going to be like this. Alright, so basically I just replace all over here with quartz, and I want to stop using quartz when we're like at the bottom of our house, since there's so much quartz already in here. So what I'm going to do is actually grab some of our oak wood planks and place that as the floor instead, and kind of give it some contrast, because at the top we have stone, which is gray, as well as quartz, which is white, and it just really doesn't look all that exciting, to be honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and just end it over here, and this is where our station is going to be. And we could go ahead and extend this later on, but at the moment that seems you know, fine for now. Okay, so what we need to do is basically place down a block over here, I believe sticky piston over here facing up, and once we have that, we place down a block at the top, and then we place down another block over here with a redstone repeater, a bit of redstone over here, and that should give us a rapid signal, I believe. So let's go ahead and hit that button. And the button that we need to place on the wall. Alright, so here it is. There we go. And now we have like a rapid signal. That's not actually that rapid, to be honest. Maybe, let's try this again. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We have like a rapid signal. Now all we need to do is add in a sticky piston over here. And then place down a block of quartz over here, another block over here, and then place down a redstone torch. And once we have that, we basically have a rapid redstone signal, which is going to make a T flip-flop, and then have that system kind of push out our block and kind of you know, power this one over here. So basically all we need to do now is place down a bit of redstone over here, I believe, and then have it connect towards our staircase. Alright, so there we go. We have our button at the bottom. Now all we need to do is connect this to the button over here, and we would essentially do that by placing down a block over here, another block over here, and then maybe oh god, this is not going to work properly, is it? Okay. Alright guys, so after about 20 minutes of trying to come up with a clever way to make a T flip-flop work on both ends of our staircase, this is what I came up with. Now, don't judge me too much, because I know there's a gigantic hole in the wall where you could obviously see the redstone, but hear me out. So basically, you just hit this button over here to activate the redstone, then everything is hidden. Yes, it's totally fine. Then once you hit this button over here, the staircase reopens and you do see that bit of redstone. But I mean, it's a secret staircase. Is it really going to matter that much? Then we come down here, then we have a second button which is going to activate the same T flip-flop, and then basically do the whole process over and then activate our hidden staircase yet again. So that's what I came up with, guys. It's pretty simple. I really don't want to change where the button is located. I already had to move it over one because it was kind of affecting this door over here. But if I were to do it on this side, I would need to completely like move the entire system over, which I'm not gonna do again because that's just gonna take way too much time. Alright, so here we have the basement area. Let's go ahead and continue to decorate it and then add in a bunch of other decorations and items and whatnot. So okay, so here is our floor decorated. I essentially just placed oak wood planks all over the place and also made a little area over here for our minecart station. Now we could go ahead and proceed to make our minecart area and try to maybe make it in that direction because over here is water. So let's go ahead and just break all of these blocks and kind of send it underground a bit because I don't want it to be too much above ground. That way we have a lot of room to kind of make whatever we like. Okay, so here's our tunnel. As you can see, I made it fairly far away from my house, mainly because I want to give myself a reason to get into the minecart. If I made it walking distance, well, I could just walk and not use a minecart. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and redecorate the entire tunnel. Then I'll be back and show you guys the entire system itself. Okay, so I did not get to fully complete my minecart system, but I do have the basics down. Let's go ahead and place down our minecart and go for a ride. It basically just goes down here with a very high ceiling, and it's fairly nicely decorated, and maybe in the future I will decorate it even more, but yet again, I am running out of time. I could possibly make it go through water or something, or possibly a trap or some sort of defense or security system. I'm not sure just yet, but let's go ahead and end off the video by checking out our enchantment area. To create it, you essentially need a 7x6 area and some redstone, which you can do on Xbox or PlayStation, and not Pocket Edition. But let's go ahead and get started. So basically, I just need to count 2 blocks on, or 4 blocks on this side, and 2 blocks over here. This is the 7 side, and this is the 6 side. And essentially, what I do is just count those blocks. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Place down our block right over here, and place it 3 blocks high, and then place our enchantment table at the top. Then once we have that, we place a sticky piston at the bottom, and then at the bottom of that, have it facing downwards. Then place a redstone block or block of redstone, and then have it where you could have an area for it to be pushed down. So there we go. Once you have that, you kind of surround the area with some blocks. There we go, just like this. Just follow along. You place down your redstone dust around the entire structure, and once you have that, you go ahead and take your redstone torches, place it on each side of our structure, and it should invert all of the torches. And there we go. You leave one side empty because you want to have an area, of course, to activate this and turn it on and off. Okay, so once you have that, you essentially just need to wrap some of our blocks around the map yet again. There we go, just like this, and then you essentially do it on the same side, and it's kind of like a half circle, but you know, it's Minecraft, so it's a square. Then you place down some redstone torches over here on each side. There we go. And once you have that, you just reconnect the redstone to the middle of the map, and also connect the oak wood right over there, or whatever block you're using. Wrap it around the entire map so it inverts the torches. And there we go. So once you have that, you go ahead and take your sticky pistons, place it essentially where you want your bookcases to be, and you know, just go ahead and do that, and then try to place it down. And once you have completed this, you just place your bookcases right on top of your sticky pistons in order for it to be kind of popped out of the ground. So there we go, guys. Once you have that, it's basically completed. So all we need to do now is just place down a block over here, and once we have that block, we just need to place down a redstone torch to activate it, and then kind of take out the redstone torch to deactivate it. So now we would just fill in the area. There we go, and now we have like a secret hidden bookcase with an enchantment table in this area. So let's go ahead and fill this out. There we go, and completed. So, fairly simple, guys. Now we just walk up to our enchantment table, place a redstone torch right at the front. It brings up our bookcases. We go ahead and just grab ourselves a sword and enchant it for 30 levels. So there we go, we have our sword, go into our enchantment table, place it down, and get our levels. Awesome, guys. Knockback 2 and smite 4. So yeah, guys, that basically wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, please take 1 second to leave a like or a comment down below. Suggest other stuff that you want me to add into the map. I definitely read all the comments, and you guys' comments might be in the next video if you suggest something cool. Anyways, this was Twiistz, and I'll see you later.